I recognize the member from Mushkegowuk, James Bay.
Merci, Madame la Présidente.
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
About more closures on Highway 11 and 17 yesterday and more today. Now, for more than 24 hours. The emergency room in Kapuskasing is closed because the on-call doctor is stuck on the road.
Whoa. Oh, no.
Yet this government refused to act. And we are still seeing accidents and closures all the time. And the winter is not even started. Can the Premier explain what their plan is to ensure these highways are safe, to remain open for families, for hospitals, workers, goods, and economic activities? Because what you're doing is not working.
It's not working. Minister of Transportation.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. We have deployed over 1,400 pieces of equipment across our highways with a specific focus on the north and making sure that we clear those highways. We have the best standard of highway clearance in all of Canada, Madam Speaker, and we continue to beat that standard 97% of the time. Over $100 million were invested last year in improving winter maintenance on northern roads. And guess what? Every time we have invested or made investments within budgets, the fall economic statement that is here today, that member has voted against every single one of those investments into highway maintenance and improvements into highway maintenance, Madam Speaker. We're going to continue to ensure that we have those highways clear. We're going to continue to ensure that our winter maintenance program is enhanced like we have every single year, year over year, and ensure that we continue to have the safest roads in North America.
I recognize the member for Timiskaming Cochrane.
Speaker, I listened intently to the minister, and your investments don't seem to be working. Highway 11, the Trans-Canada Highway, the one that actually gets to the edge of Northern Ontario between North Bay and Cochrane, from January to September, was closed for a total of 32 days. Wow. 32 days. We got that from the Ministry of Transportation. So whatever you're doing isn't working. This is the highway that actually gets to Crawford Minerals of national significance, that gets to Agnico Eagle, that gets to Detour Lake, that actually drives this province. And it's two-lane. You promise things, but you don't deliver. When are you going to take Northerners and the Trans-Canada Highway seriously?
Minister of Transportation.
Mr. Speaker, there is no government that has invested more in northern highways and northern winter maintenance than this government. Let the record show for itself, Madam Speaker. Just last year, over $500 million of investments into the north, which the members opposite have voted against. In fact, they fundamentally disagree with building roads, Madam Speaker, whether it's the Highway 413 Bradford bypass or our investments in Highway 11-17. The Premier announced, Madam Speaker, his intent and in our plan to build in that member's own riding, the expansion of the 2+1 pilot program that the member has consistently voted against every single time, Madam Speaker. We have a $30 billion plan over the next 10 years to invest in our highways and in infrastructure and building those northern highways. And we will do that, and we'll get shovels in the ground despite the opposition of the NDP and Liberals of not investing in those areas, Madam Speaker. Over 1,400 pieces of equipment deployed across our highways to ensure we keep people safe, Madam Speaker, and we're going to continue to do whatever we can to do that.